Yo, y'all, let me know what's up with my internet. I don't know what it is. Let me know if I'm lagging or anything, y'all. What's up? How you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of One Man Dark Man Podcast. I am, of course, your host, Dirt. Good old Dirt Griggity. Look, man. Yeah, I asked that because, like I told you guys last week, the internet logo was on the whole show last week, but I listened back to the show, was fine. So I don't know. Hopefully it stays fine. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me today. We're going to have some fun. Got some juicy stuff to talk about. Yes, man. I know you guys read the title. You guys saw the thumbnail. Xbox is the future of gaming while PlayStation is stuck in the past. I was going to put PlayStation and Nintendo, but, Nintendo, who gives a shit? Yo, man, it's been a very interesting week for Xbox fans. So we got to talk about what's going on with Xbox. I know if you guys have heard plenty of different people's opinion about it. Now it's time to hear Darkness' opinion about it. I think it's interesting stuff, man. I love to roast ponies. So it's like I've seen a lot of PlayStation guys trying to downplay this, trying to say this means Xbox is done. I'm like, what? This means Xbox is done because they're not doing a traditional console anymore? Come on, you guys got to open your eyes. Grow up. Realize evolution is a real thing. But, we'll talk about that. So much stuff going on, man. We're going to have a fun show. And thank you guys for rocking out with me. There's some other stuff I want to talk about, but I can't remember right now. I have to go into my bookmarks on Twitter because I forgot what the hell else we were going to talk about. Let me pull it up. Okay, One Man, Dark Man folder. Okay, I got an article says PS5 a letdown in terms of first-party exclusives. Yes. The Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch 2 third-party games are selling like shit. Besides Cyberpunk, we'll talk about that. And, just talk about how PlayStation is a piece of shit, man. How the God of War game, the 2D God of War game got delayed. Yeah, maybe we're going to have some fun, bro. Marathon got delayed. Listen, man. Hey, is it me or is people not talking about Marathon getting delayed? I didn't see much of anything about Marathon getting delayed. I really didn't. And actually, it's funny you said that, CJ, because Marathon may as well be canceled. A big time pony has something to say about Marathon, and he feels it's going to be canceled. Yeah, he says it's going to be canceled. So we'll definitely get into that a little later. But thank you guys for rocking out with me. Let me get these few supers. Adidas with the 5 at the cemetery looking for Xbox. I found Concord. 11 canceled PlayStation games, PSVR, and crumbs from a Jim Ryan cookie. Dirt Lab. Hey, that was a good one, bro. You said the crumbs from the Jim Ryan cookie? Steve Francis with the 5. Who is P-Lump? And why are people saying I called him? Steve Francis? No, said Steve. No, not Steve Francis. Steve Ballmer. Not the former NBA player, Steve Francis. Steve Ballmer. Yes, P-Lump said Steve Ballmer called him personally, man. He was like, you ain't shit, Dirt. Dirt, you ain't shit. Ray, you ain't shit. Oh man, we guys are fun. Shout out to the homie P-Love, man. Steve Francis. R&B with the two. No Sony official has said PS6 only devices. Yeah, man. I don't know about R&B, bro. We're gonna talk about this stuff, or we're gonna break this shit down because Xbox is doing something that is innovating, is evolving the industry, and I just feel that PlayStation and Nintendo is stuck in the past right now. This is just my opinion. At the end of the day, the only thing PlayStation has right now is console sales, bro. But like I said, we'll get to that. P-Lum, what's up, bro? You ain't shit, Dirt. Oh, man. Bob McP punk ass is back. Jay Grove, member for 19 months, was in line behind Steve Ballmer at the Costco in Redmond, Washington. Is that Washington? Yeah, Redmond. Yeah. In 2010, he bought a hot dog and put it in a small box addressed to someone named Pete. What? What? Oh my God, bro. Who was that? Who said that Bungie is the Vince Russo of game? And Chris, that's funny, bro. That's funny. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get this shit started, man, because I got some stuff to say. Man. For real. To this timestamp, Xbox is the future. Xbox is the future. Now, we're going to talk about this because I really feel this way. This is no fake ass guy on YouTube that's a grifter. No. This is me. I'm a genuine Xbox fan that loves to play video games, prefers Xbox over any other platform right now. So the thing is, we're going to talk about what's going on with Xbox. The future. Xbox is always the first ones to jump out there with their ideas. Sometimes it works, sometimes the timing is off. But they're the first ones to do it, bro. And guess who usually copies them? The big bad giant known as PlayStation. So, of course, we saw what Sarah Bond posted a video yesterday about the next Xbox consoles. Yes, Microsoft is making another console. Dig that. Listen, I heard ponies are still, even after Sarah Bond video yesterday, I heard ponies are still saying it's not going to be another first party Xbox console. This is why I don't waste my time with them, bro. I don't know how guys like gas just go back and forth with ponies all day. The shit is exhausting. I've been there before. I've done that. No, thank you. The shit is exhausting. Back and forth. When you have Sarah Bond, a top executive at Xbox, they put out a 1 minute and 19-second video saying that, yeah, we're doing another console. We have a partnership with AMD. And they still sit up here and say, nah, it's going to be canceled. Nah, it's not really going to happen. Like, bro, worry about your own shit, man. For real. Worry about your own shit. Talking about it's still not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Worry about what your favorite platform is doing. Worry about how many games they've been canceling. But I had a couple people say to me, hey, they're about to buy Warner Brothers. It's over for Xbox. Y'all been saying it's over for Xbox for how long? It's over for Xbox. Y'all done. It's over. Yeah. Suicide King said, be honest, Dirty. What else can I say? Yeah, I guess you're right. All right, y'all. So, like we said, Sarah Bond, that video broke the internet. It absolutely broke the internet. Because you know, like Sean had talked about yesterday, how guys were saying Xbox was dead in 2027. And he had the one guy saying Xbox is dead in 2025. Like, what? I mean, damn. Yo, Chris, I am Chris. They died and came back more times than the Undertaker. How many times can this platform be dead? How many times? How many times? And I continue to say that. I even said it in my last video. The only way Xbox could be dead is if Microsoft wanted them dead. The only way is if Microsoft pulled the plug on them. And clearly they're not going to do that with all the money they invested into the brand. I don't know, bro. I don't know. They want Xbox to be a failure so bad. When you hear this news about this next console, I'm still trying to figure out. Actually, me and Sean was talking personally today. How is it a negative? I don't know, bro. But yo, let me get these couple supers before we continue. Jay Rimber with the 5. The ponies need to ask, will the PS6 play PS4 games? Stop worrying about Xbox. We know the new Xbox will have BC. Will the PS6? I don't think it will. I think that's a hell of a question. Maybe through cloud or some shit, you know. 108 with the 2. No games. Ponies have plenty of time to think Xbox. That's a damn fact. They damn sure ain't got no games right now. But it's no, Dirt, we're getting Death Stranding 2 next week, Dirt. Man, fuck Death Stranding 2. Are y'all really hyped for that shit, ponies? Come on. Are ponies really hyped for Death Stranding 2? Listen, people in the chat, please be honest with me. Are ponies really hyped for Death Stranding 2? Go ahead, I'll wait. Rain 718 with the 10. Dirt, you have to be the first to get your hands on the new Xbox. I'm telling you, bro, whoever streams God of War running on Xbox hardware, that's going to do 1 million views right off the rip. Yeah. That's going to be some funny shit, bro. That will be funny. 108 with the 2. Police have ED when it comes to when it comes to games. They got ED. Oh shit, well, they need some Bluetooth, bro. Oh shit. Ghost of the Hole. Yeah, they do got Ghost of the Hole coming. Now, I understand they're being excited for that game, but and don't mind give a fuck about no Death Stranding 2, bro. Quake Simmons, what's up, player? All right, so today, Lisa Su with AMD said some wrong button. Said some interesting stuff, bro. I love it. I love it. Uh-oh. Here it is. AMD Lisa Su on the Xbox partnership. We're designing a full roadmap of gaming optimized chips, combining the power of Ryzen and Radeon for consoles, handhelds, PC, and the cloud. And we're doing it all with backwards compatibility. Listen, y'all know I'm not a tech guy. I can't sit up here and sound smart because I will sound like a damn fool. But reading this right here has me super excited because how many times have we talked about Xbox strategy, right? They've done the traditional way of gaming. They've done the traditional put out a console, buy our games. Let's be real, y'all. 2 straight generations, it hasn't went their way. Phil Spencer himself said last generation was the worst generation to lose because of the digital age. We can't cap for that. We can't fanboy that. The shit is the truth. It hasn't went their way for 2 generations in a row. But they always innovate. We say this all the time. Going back to the original Xbox. Going back to having a hard drive in the console. Broadband, Xbox Live, achievements with the 360. Your console doing other things besides just playing games. That's what the 360 just did. Blew me the hell away. They've always innovated. Even with the Xbox One. Maybe they did it a little bit premature. It wasn't maybe. They definitely did that premature. But the things the Xbox One could do was amazing. Quick resume. Thank you, Big B Money. So when you see a company like Microsoft, the things they do, thank you, apps on consoles, Xbox Live Arcade, backwards compatibility. Now, they weren't the first ones to do it, obviously. There were plenty of consoles in the past that had backwards compatibility. But they believe in backwards compatibility. I love it, man. So when these guys went out there and said Xbox will not have another console or you know what, they're done by 2027, I need you all to smack the shit out of yourself. Seriously. Put some Vaseline on your hand and smack the shit out yourself. Or some baby powder and smack yourself because you're foolish. Your hate for Xbox is not letting you see the future. That's what your hate for the Xbox is not letting you see the future. What they're doing is the future of gaming. Look, bro. You ever hate something, then like you realize, you know what, that shit is kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah. That happens a lot, right? You hate on something, they be like, you know what? Damn, that shit was kind of dope, though. Let me tell you what I used to hate on. The PS2. I went from PS1 to the Dreamcast. Everybody was hyped up for the PS2. I was like, PS2 trash. Then I got it. So it's pretty dope. Same thing happened with the Xbox. I had the PS2. I was like, where's the Xbox? Microsoft making a console? Trash. Then I got it. Been about ever since. So what these guys are doing, they're automatically saying, trash. It's not traditional. What Xbox is doing is not traditional. They're still expecting Microsoft to put out a powerful console, have exclusives, say, here's my console, here's my games. They tried that shit two generations in a row. They have never recovered from the Xbox One debacle at the beginning of the Xbox One generation. As great as that console was. So they're saying, yo, we're going to try some other things. Oh, it's all good, man. 108. I just want to let you know, bro. I love the jokes, bro, but that's a little, we can't do that one, bro. But I got love for you, bro, for real. So it's like, do you understand what they're doing? They're moving the industry forward. They've been doing that shit for years, but they never get credit for it. They never get credit for moving the industry forward. They never do. They have a console that's going to be more than a console. It's going to allow PC, launchers, Steam, Epic. They're going to allow you to play where you want to play. Think about it, y'all. It's 2025. By the time that console come out, it could be 2026 or 2027. We are in a time where people take their content to the person. This is not how it used to be, where the person had to go to the content. Everybody have devices in their hands. Everybody have PCs. Do you know back in the NES days, I knew one person with a damn PC. Nobody had PCs like that. Only the suburban neighborhoods, the people with money. Now everybody has a damn PC. Everybody got a smart TV. Yes, including me, you assholes. I don't have a 1080i CRT TV. Stop it. 480p. So we're in a day and age where floppy disk, I remember floppy disk 30 below. We're in a day where these companies realize they have to take this shit to you. Even though they still have movie theaters. That's about the experience. Going to the theater, getting some popcorn, getting you a soda, getting you some Twizzlers, sitting down, this big ass screen, watching the movie with other people in the audience. It's about the experience. But what is happening now? Movies are going to streaming 2 weeks after the shit come out. Hell, some movies go straight to streaming. We're in a different time, but people still want it to be like the 90s. Stop this shit. PlayStation is behind. Nintendo is behind. Nintendo can still afford to be behind at the moment. At the moment. But PlayStation, they can't because they're similar to Xbox with their console and the style of games they have on their console. So what they're doing, what Xbox is doing, simply Luigi, get your punk ass out of here. Amit is the best sniper of the year, for real. That was nice, because that dude come out here. See, but okay, like what the guy said, I don't want to get his pony any shine, but like the pony that said that Amit sniped, why need an Xbox next gen? We're going to get a Dreamcast, Xbox flop. See, they're still thinking in the old school, traditional way. Console. Buy games for the console. Xbox is like content. Give our content here. Give our content there. Give our content here. Give our content up there. It's about content. Taking the content to the people. That's what it's about now, dummies. Guess who's trying to figure out how to do that shit? Guess who's trying to figure out how to take more content to people? Yes, PlayStation's trying to figure that shit out. You don't think they see those MAUs, those live service games on the PS4 still killing it? Why you think they want these live service games to be a hit, a first-party live service game? Why you think they start putting their games on PC? Huh? Are people listening to me? Are people listening? What Xbox is doing is moving gaming forward. I'm not Tyler's Dirtus O'Neil, you POS. How often? Thank you, Paris. Thank you. Shout out to Paris. You made a good video today, bro. It's like people are not. Well, man, listen. I always tell you guys, by me being 48 years old, right? I think about like movies like Back to the Future 2, right? Back when I was a kid, loving those movies. Like, I wonder how the future will be. Damn it, it's 2025. When did Back to the Future 2 come out? 86? Remember, they was talking about in Back to the Future 2, that was 2015. We're 10 years past that shit. And people still want the console market to be how it was in 2006. Make a console, make exclusives. No, those days are gone, man. And PlayStation is trying to hold on. Oh, yeah, you can't say future pairs. They jump on pairs every time you say future. PlayStation is trying to hold on to traditionals, kind of. But they're trying to do other things than their traditional ways. Their way of, here's our console, our powerful console, buy our exclusives. Thank you. That's not good enough anymore. Why you think they're trying to do this live service pivot so bad? Because they need to. I keep on telling people they don't necessarily want to. They need to. They have to. Why you think they're being so cautious with Marathon? They're being very cautious with Marathon. Why are they being so cautious with Marathon? Because they don't want another Concord. So, like I said, Xbox has to do what they have to do, man. And I love it. I'm at a point in my life, I love the options. I love watching TV like Netflix on my Xbox. Or I can watch it on my smart TV. Or I can watch it on my phone. Or I can watch it on my PC. See, the options are there. Xbox is taking the game to the people. They're not making the people go to the game anymore. That's what you have to do. This is a different time. Different generation. I'm Gen Z, right? Yeah, I'm Gen Z, I believe. It's way more people out here than Gen Z ass and baby boomers, old asses. They got the millennials and like what's the teenagers now, y'all? Help me out. They got the millennials and they got the teenagers. I forgot what the hell the thing is now. But you guys know what I'm saying. Is it Gen X? I'm Gen Z, right? Yeah, Gen X. Yeah, thank you. I'm not a boomer. Like, boomers older than me. I'm Gen Z. Z. No, I'm Gen. What the fuck? I'm one of them. I don't know, bro. I'm not a baby boomer. Those fuckers like 50 and up. Yeah, I'm Gen X. So the teenagers are Gen Z, right? Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Gen Z are the teenagers now. You think they give a shit about that stuff, man? Xbox sees the numbers. They see what's going on. They see how PC is the only platform that's growing. Consoles ain't growing. The same people buying consoles. The same people buying them. The people that had a PS4 bought a PS5. The people that had an Xbox One, hell, some of them bought a PS5. Some of them bought Xbox Series X or S. There's no additional people getting new consoles. Hell, a lot of people still on the PS4. So what Xbox is doing, I love it. I love it, man. A partnership with AMD. I'm not sure what this console is going to be. I listened to Pear's show earlier. He has some ideas of or like his opinion what the console is going to be. I listened to Brad Sams. He had his opinion on what the console is going to be. And at the end of the day, I love it, bro. I love to play video games. As long as I can play video games how I want to play them, I'm happy. I'm not a PC gamer right now, but maybe I will buy a gaming PC in the future. I like to sit my black ass on my sofa in my gaming chair over there and play video games. Guess what? With the next Xbox, I can do it that way. Then down the line, if I want to get a PC, they have Play Anywhere right now. Not every game, but I'm sure we're going to see more third-party games do the Play Anywhere thing. I'm just saying, man, how could you be mad at this? I've seen people literally trying to say how negative this is. Like, oh no, it's officially over. It's over. They're like, shut up, punk. Man, let me get these super guys. Shout out to the 536 people here. Alvin, member for 20 months. Ponies have two types of games. Games that were canceled and games that will be on the next Xbox. Ooh. Alvin, talk that shit, bro. The real OG would defy. Marathon canceled. No first party games. I guess Sony is going to buy WB games on another layaway plan. Get the F out of here with that BS. Hashtag Sony broke. Yeah, I would be extremely surprised if PlayStation able to buy WB. Like you said, maybe they'll put them on that plan, or maybe they get a two-year no interest. They better pay that debt. They better pay it off before that interest kick in. Adidas with the two ponies helping the return on investment. ABK. Yeah, man. We know the story, bro. They told Phil, yo, Phil, we need to figure this shit out. We need that return on investment. And I told you guys what I heard. I mentioned it. I'll mention it again. I think the goal was Xbox was going to go third party eventually anyway. But the ABK deal sped it up. Big time. Sped that shit up, like, put the foot on the gas. Like, yo, we got to do this shit right now. They're business, bro. They're doing what they think is best for business. And to be honest, so far, it looks like the shit is working. Not that we love it, but it is what it is. Peeling up with the fire, damn. Now y'all have egg on your face. I'm going to clap it, y'all, with the dirt laugh. Oh, you talking about the Steve Ballmer stuff, Peeling? Be like, you ain't shit, Dirt. That's the peel up. Josh Fox with the £2 in game. AMD releases a chip for cell phones. I didn't even think about that, Josh. Interesting shit. Abyss Lord 72. Remember, for 2 months, PC has more exclusive games than consoles combined. That's another fear for ponies. Games Xbox can play that they won't have access to. That's what I'm saying. It seems like Xbox is prepping for the future, man. They're prepping for the future while these PlayStation fanboys are still stuck in 2002. They're still stuck in 2002. They want these super expensive games, but these super expensive games are just that. They're super expensive. These games need to sell 10 million just to break even, some of them. And these games are not doing that. They're not. Forgive me for repeating myself, but I always bring up Callisto Protocol. You could put Mind's Eye in, Mind's Eye was a buggy mess when it released, but like Callisto Protocol was a pretty good game. That studio's done, bro. Because the game flopped, that studio is done, and they had talent. Ponies are stupid. Just like when that dude J-Tech was crashing out over Lost Soul Aside going to PC. Do you understand they need to do this, dummy? They need to. They have to. Y'all don't understand that? Do y'all love y'all PlayStation? Or do y'all love the console war? Which one of y'all love? Yeah, it pisses me off that PlayStation is letting that game go to PC day one. It pisses me off. This is some bullshit. That game should not. Shut up. Grow up. Stupid. This ain't 20 years ago. Shit. Imagine you go to a restaurant and be like, oh, why don't have the dollar menu anymore? Well, sir, we couldn't have the dollar menu anymore because shit is too expensive. This is bullshit. Sir, we haven't had the dollar menu since 2010. Oh, so what? Bring the dollar menu back. No, we can't afford to, you dumbass. Stupid, man. The angry therapist with the tool. How can Xbox be dead yet giving ponies life? There you go. There you go. Hello, gamers. This is Dreamcast guy here, and Xbox is dead again. It's dead again, man? Yes, Xbox is dead again. Gamers, hello, gamers. This is Dreamcast guy. Yo, man, Xbox is dead again, man. You fucking haters, man. I told you guys, man. Pierce, you're a fucking hater, man. It's a PC handheld, man. Damn it. The console's going to be a PC console. I'm telling you guys are fucking haters. It's not an Xbox. Pickles World. Remember for 1 month? I honestly can't wait next year for Xbox. Also, 1 month in. Pickles World. Thank you, bro. Now, this is the thing. Is that shit coming out next year or 2027? I initially thought 2027. Well, at first, remember, I heard it was going to be 2026. Then we started to hear, yeah, maybe it'll be 2027. Now, is it shit going to be 2026? I don't know, bro. Web Dave with the tool. Boom shakalaka. Dirt raining threes of facts. TTS. Thank you, Web Dave. Boom shakalaka. Oh shit, somebody used to play NBA Jam back in the day. Hey man, your name is out of control, you piece of shit. Your name. See, you can't get me again, you asshole. I'm not reading your name, but you do say ponies are in shambles. Your name is out of control. Ray with the tool. P-Lump X said no. P-Lump was like, damn, I am caught. Oh shit. Did she say no? Oh, that's right. P-Lump did call her. Ray. You know, P-Lump always got that cigarette in his mouth. Ray, you ain't shit. Hey, Purrs. Ain't that how P-Lump say Paris? He be like, hey, Purrs. Hey, Purrs, thanks for coming on the show. Ray, you ain't shit. That's how he said, man. Yeah, every time y'all read a D-Bash tweet, do my impression in your head. It ain't P-Lump without a black mile. Oh, man. Shout out to the homie P-Lump, man. Well, anyway, y'all. Yeah, I'm excited for the future of Xbox. Like, seriously. I'm excited for it, man. They're giving me options. Gamepass. Oh, my God. Gamepass is, like Perry said on P-Lump's show last night, Gamepass is starting to become what we envisioned it. I'm sure what Xbox envisioned it to become. And the shit is getting crowded, man. I've been playing Final Fantasy 16, and I gotta admit, I'm enjoying this shit right now. There's a lot of cutscenes, but cutscenes don't bother me. I'm enjoying this shit right now, bro. This is the longest I've ever played a Final Fantasy game, and I think I'm like 3 hours into it. I'm enjoying it. I bought it. I know PlayStation guys are trying to say the game sold like shit. Yeah, man, yeah, man. It was number 543. You Xbox guys don't even buy games anymore. You know what I'm saying? You don't buy games anymore. Y'all was crying about the game, but you didn't even buy it when it came on your console. Next day, it's number 10. Come on, man. Stop it. All right, y'all. Joe Dunmore with the 5. Damn, Sony. In high school, you was the man, Sony. The fuck happened to you? That's a good question, bro. Sir Ripsalot with the 5. I wanted to bet PlayStation app will go to PC first before Game Pass ever hits PlayStation. PlayStation has to evolve or they're done. They have to, bro. What is the old example we always use, Sir Ripsalot? We always, because it's the best example I could think of. Blockbuster. If you know the history, Blockbuster had the opportunity to buy Netflix. They turned them down. They were so arrogant because they were the best in the country, had thousands of stores in the country. They were, the top video rental chain. And they were arrogant. We can't be touched, but what happened? They don't realize. Technology evolves. And they were still stuck in the traditional way. The traditional way of going to the video store, renting a VHS tape, and going back to your house and watching it. That was the way to do it in the 80s and the 90s. But technology changes. Technology evolves. How's my internet, y'all? Am I okay? Yeah, technology evolves. And what happened? Blockbuster got left behind when Netflix said, okay, you know what? You don't have to go to the store anymore. We'll send it to you. What do you mean? You send it to, I already have a mailbox. I have my DVD player here. What do you mean you send it to me? Oh, you go on our website. Pick the movies you want. Watch the movie. Send it back. We'll send the next movie on your list. Wow. So you're sending the movie to me. Who's doing that shit right now? That's the future. Xbox said, we're going to send it to you. You have the device. We have the games, and we're going to send it to you. You don't necessarily have to buy an Xbox how you used to. Well, you can still buy an Xbox if you prefer to buy an Xbox console. But if you have a PC, we'll send the games to you on PC. If you have a handheld device, we'll send you the games on a handheld device. Hell, if you have all three of them, you only have to buy the game one time. Hell, we even give the shit to you on PlayStation or Nintendo. I'm just saying. So, I love that example of Blockbuster. Because by the time they realized, this Netflix company is dominating. What happened? It was too late. I literally remember, vividly is the word I should use. I vividly remember Blockbuster trying to send DVDs to your home. By that time, it was too late. Everybody had Netflix subscriptions, and they closed down. It was too damn late, man. It was too late. And Netflix, you know why they're still doing extremely great? Because when they realized the physical media was dwindling away, when they realized physical DVDs wasn't as strong, what did they notice? They noticed it first. They had a partnership with Xbox 360. Let's start streaming. That's why Netflix is where they are right now. Because they saw the future coming. They saw the future coming. They saw, this physical media is going to dwindle away eventually. It's going to be all about streaming. That's why they're where they are now. What is Microsoft doing? They see the future, bro. They saw it in 2013. It was just too early. The Xbox One, what's happening with the Xbox One? All that shit is happening right now for the most part. They was just too early with it. They knew it was going to be a digital future. They was just too early. And it ruined, it hurt. I won't say ruined. It definitely hurt the brand because they were too early with their ideas. If they would have came out with the same ideas with the Xbox Series X, I think it wouldn't have hurt as bad. People are like, oh, okay. Maybe not the DRM part, but the all digital part, I don't know if it would have hurt as bad. There would have been a few people, I want my physical games. Shut up. The next console, if it doesn't have a disk drive, you might get several people say, that's bullshit. I want my physical games. Don't nobody give a shit anymore besides people that collect them. And y'all know I'm telling the truth there. Thank you, sir, Rips a lot. Zach with the 10. Pony Logic. I saw a pair of Jordans at the Nike store yesterday, and I just saw the same ones today at Foot Locker. Therefore, Nike is dead. Yeah, hey, man. I love that analogy. I love that analogy, bro. Yeah, man, because the Nikes was at the Nike store. They had Foot Locker. They had the Jordan store. They had some other store. They're dead, right? Oh, man. Yeah, absolutely, Paris. PlayStation app. Raise the Ultron with the 2. This community is funny as shit. Army Xbox, yo. This community is funny, bro. Jamie Mack with the 10. In the Insomniac leak from 2023, Sony highlights their concerns with Xbox. All things that are coming to fruition. Yet it seems Sony is just doubling down on what worked for them in the past. Yeah, they're going to try to do that. I think Sony is still trying to figure out some shit, bro. Because I don't think people realize how much Concord hurt. That Concord hurt. If the rumors are true and that game cost $400 million, I don't know if the game cost that much, but maybe it did. But that shit was more than Spider-Man 2. And for that game to flop like it did, Trey Bone the two. Like with women or men, options are always better. Options are always better, man. I just feel that Xbox is doing great stuff. This is just my opinion. I know everybody's not going to agree with me, and that's fine. But I love what they're doing with their next generation console. Options. Like PC, Epic is going to be there. Steam, we're going to be able to play PlayStation exclusive, Steam exclusives if we want. And backwards compatibility. You know what? That's something I hold on. That's something I really value, bro. Is backwards compatibility. I always say, could you imagine getting a vehicle and you can't play music before 2010? That would probably piss you off, right? What if you want to listen to some Tupac, right? Some old Wu-Tang, some Whitney Houston, some Michael Jackson. What if they say, yeah, you can only listen to music that's after 2010? Like, what? That would piss me off. Because I love listening to some old music, watching some old TV show. I swear on that. That's why I love YouTube. YouTube is the closest thing to a time machine. I swear to y'all, I was watching, I know most of y'all just as old as me, by the way, Different Strokes on YouTube the other day. The episode when that man kidnapped Arnold and Kimberly, that shit scared the hell out of me as a kid. I'm telling you, I watched that shit in its entirety. It was 2 episodes. It was the to be continued. I watched that shit. It was like, man, I remember watching this as a kid, and this shit scared me. The Goose, you remember the Goose Pairs? Yes. What are you talking about? You don't remember the show? Well, you might be too young. What you talking about? What is? I know y'all know Different Strokes. Yeah. And that episode scared me as a kid. Like I would never hitchhike. Right? So what I said that to say this. I'm not Carl Winslow. You asshole. Call me Carl Winslow. Zach, piece of shit. Mr. Drummond was a bad father. Damn. No, he wasn't. He wasn't bad. But I said that to say this. Imagine watching old episodes of your old TV shows on YouTube, right? I like to watch old hip-hop videos on YouTube. Because, nostalgia is a thing for me. So imagine having a console, because I'm not a PC gamer yet, a console that could play all of my old shit. Like even what Xbox is offering right now. I know some of you guys follow me or like see my gamer tag, chat frag, FARG. He constantly said every time he see me playing Doom 3 from the original Xbox, he be roasting me. I'm like, dog, I never finished this game. And I think I'm about to finish it. I never finished the game, and I love that I can play the game. And they upscaled it to 4K. Like the graphics are still original Xbox graphics, but the resolution, they upscaled it to 4K. I love that. And if backwards compatibility is going to be a thing, which obviously it is, I love it, man. You guys, over this past week at Father's Day, all my daughters came over. My oldest girl is 26. She came over. All 4 of my girls was there. My grandson and some other my people, my mother. We was having a good time. I went upstairs and got the old 360 and brought down the Kinect. Had a field day. Now, obviously, the Kinect is not backwards compatible, but because I still have my Kinect and my 360, we was able to play it. Had a damn good time. A damn good time. So backwards compatibility is something, man. Like remember when the Xbox One like the Xbox One in 2015 E3, that pop that Phil Spencer got, backwards compatibility. People was like, woo, because it's something that we want. Just like they say with a firearm. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's how I feel about backwards compatibility. If I ever get the urge to play one of them old ass games, I love that it's there. Right? Like I said, if you in some trouble, I know you hope you got your firearm, because if you don't, you're hoping you got it, but it ain't there. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what backwards compatibility is to me. You don't, yeah. I mean, like, you might not use it often, but if you ever had that urge, it's there. Not too long ago, I was playing Dead to Rights. I used to love that game on the original Xbox and the PS2 back in the day. I finished Max Payne 1 and 2 because I never did finish those games on the original, on the PS2. I finished them. I was mad they didn't have achievements, but I finished those games because that's what I love to do, bro. I'm a gamer. I play video games. Most of these guys out here talk about playing video games and don't play shit. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Phil, I heard you're gonna cancel your next console. Phil, do you know I really don't play games? I just talk about it, but I don't play shit. Phil, the last game I finished was Frogger on the original Atari 2600. That's the last game I finished, Phil. These guys don't be playing no damn games, man. Yo, Shadow Dance. Who was that that said Shadow Dance? That was the shit. Oh, Bone Slate. That was, bro. I bought that Sega collection. Like, the PlayStation State of Play, what was it, like a month ago? If y'all was watching our stream, I fanboy out for Mortal Kombat collection. Because you know why? Because Mortal Kombat was my damn teenage year. That was my #1 game throughout high school. Part 1 came on the Sega Genesis, I believe, was it 91? Part 2, I think Part 3 came out after I graduated from high school. But that was my shit. And they're going to have all of the versions on there, from the Nintendo version, the Super Nintendo version, to the Genesis version, the arcade, the PS1. I don't know if the PS1 version will be on there, but I know they said Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis version is going to be on there. That's fire, bro. I love it. I even got that Atari collection. Yeah, those Atari games. Yeah, those didn't transition well to 40 years later, I tell you. Those games are some grade A dog shit. But the arcade games are still dope, though. Thank you, Therapist with the 5. Sony going in slow without the baby. Oh, my God. Don't want the ponies to cry about following the true market leader, Xbox. Damn, man. With all the shit going on with Diddy, man, you would have to say, man, you use baby oil? Common Guy with the 5. Dirt, you remember I got a free Ferrari from the CEO of Ferrari. He called me and sent me an email telling me not to go to the Darkside. Wow. Hey, man, that's pretty impressive, man. I would love to see the email, Karma God. Let me see that email, man. Thank you, Therapist with the 5. The cameraman episode scared me. Taking off your clothes, it would be fun. As a kid, I was wild. Oh, no, you talking about the bike shop. Bro, that shit scared me as a kid. Talking about Different Strokes, the episode, the bike shop, the bike man. Oh, was it the cameraman? No, I think it was the bike shop, but he had a camera. Bro, that shit scared me as a kid, bro. Those episodes worked. Because I was like, yo. Yeah, anger therapist. I think it was, he sold bikes. Yeah. Because I saw that not too long ago, too, on YouTube. Shit was crazy, man. That shit scared me, bro. I was like, I ain't never hitchhiking or going to a bike shop like that without my mom or my daddy. For real, bro. Josh Fox with the 2 pounds. Imagine Netflix was only on your main TV. BS. That's my point exactly, Josh. And I think, okay, so I'm over the multi-platform Xbox strategy, right? And y'all know how I feel about it. I don't like it, but the more time goes, the more I'm understanding why they did what they have to do. I mean, they did what they did. They have to do what they have to do, man. They're a business. They have to be run like a business. They can't run their company like us fanboys want them to be. No, like, I know Phil is in there like, you know what? We're going to have to start putting our games on in more places, But Dirt Griggity said he don't want us to do that. So, no, they're not having those type of conversations. You think they're having conference calls? Like, yeah, man, Satya, I think we need to go multi-platform, but Timdog gonna be pissed off. You think they're really saying that shit? You think PlayStation, Jim Ryan and Herman Holtz is over there saying we're gonna do this, but J-Tech gonna be mad at us? You think Hiroki Totoki saying, we're gonna start putting our games on PC, but I don't know, Porter Wright might be pissed off? So I might J-Tech, like J-Dub might be mad, so I might have second thoughts about putting our games on PC. No! They don't give a damn about what we think. As far as the console war, they're a business. They have to be run like a business. They have investors. They have people that depend on the business to be successful, damn it. Like, come on, man. Paris say what? They're no worry. They called Peel up and he said, as long as Steve B is okay, then I'm okay with multiplayer. Damn it. Hey, Peel up, man. I hope you know we ain't gonna let that shit die. About you said Steve Ballmer calling you, bro. It's all love, though, fam. It's all love. Jimmy Mack with the 5. Xbox is just dominating PlayStation sales charts. They are dominating the mind share of the PlayStation community. This is 4D chess. Talk that shit, Jamie Mack. 100%. 108 with the 2. Steve Ballmer called P-Lump. Yes, 108. That's what he told us, man. Listen, man. I'm not saying P-Lump is a liar. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, yeah. Remember, he was the CEO of Microsoft at the time. He wasn't the vice president of Xbox, as P-Lump said. No. Steve Ballmer was the CEO of Microsoft in 2000. What did he say, 2007? What did he say he called him? Yeah. The richest company in the world at that time. Hell, they still like one of the richest companies. So, yeah. That's what he said. P-Lump the homie, though, man. I believe him. Brian B. with the 5. Did you used to go to the arcade and spend all your damn money on Mortal Kombat? Yes. Bro, when Mortal Kombat 2 came out, I'll never forget. You know what? Now I think about it, Mortal Kombat 1 happened when I was in 8th grade. Because I remember hearing about this game where you can knock people's heads off. I was like, what? No way. Until I seen it, I was like, damn. Then when it came to Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, I had a Genesis. Fell in love with that fighting franchise. Then when Part 2 came out, oh my God, bro. At the time, Part 2 was like the biggest improvement for like from a game to a sequel. It was like incredible. It was like way more fighters. The colors were better. It was the fatalities. Everybody had 2 fatalities. And it was just incredible, bro. Yeah, so I used to spend my I had much money, but if I wasn't playing, I was looking at people playing. And I just spend all day in the arcade just looking like, oh, shit. Karma Guy with the 5. The CEO of Ferrari called me just like Steve Ballmer called P-Lump Dirt. Yeah, I understand, man. He that's good to know, man, that you got connections like that. Karma Guy with the 5. Dirt, do you have a reaction video of the Xbox One review? No, I wasn't on YouTube at the time, bro. I wasn't on YouTube at the time. But I can tell you my reaction. I was watching E3. That was an amazing E3, but the $500 price kind of rubbed people the wrong way. And I'm going to tell you, I still was like, the Xbox One is pretty dope. But that damn PlayStation showcase, shit. Listen, I don't like to bring this shit up because it hurts. It still kind of hurt. But the way PlayStation did Xbox, damn, bro. Xbox has not fully recovered from that shit. That shit that Shuhei Yoshida and excuse me, Adam Boyes. Excuse me. I remember because I had just started getting on YouTube pretty consistently at that time. Those are some legal dad. Those are some rough times, bro. Yo, Grizz, do you remember the Carrot Cake Oreo review? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, man. Ray. What's up, Ray with the 5? He told P-Lump not to go to the Darkside. And P-Lump still got hard works on the PS5. Shaking my head. Guilty. Y'all leave my homie P Lump alone, man. That's my homie, man. You crazy. I'm trying to do a P Lump impression, but I'm trying to get it. No, he kind of talk. You crazy? No. Hey, Purrs. Hey, hold on. Let me talk right quick. Hey, Purrs. Yeah, crazy. I need to really listen to P Lump to try to, get an impression of him. But yeah, but backwards compatibility, I believe, is a great thing, bro. It's a great thing, man. So, hey, yo, Wall Dignity said when Phil said 500, that was the dagger. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, that hurt, bro. I remember watching it, man. Like, then it was like the show was fire. I was still like, I'm getting me an Xbox One because the show was fire. They had, Killer Instinct, Dead Rising 3, Rise on the Rome, Titanfall. That great show. But it was after, like, when Phil Spencer announced the price, and then the interviews you saw after the show that, like, Don Max, we have a place for you. If you don't have the internet, we have a console for you, I should say. That was rough. And then PlayStation just, oh, man. Yo, what's up, Axel? How you doing, bro? That was rough. And I remember, because I was on Twitter, but I didn't go on Twitter too often. I went on Twitter, and people was just killing Xbox One. I was like, was it that bad? People was like, $500, them mother effers out of their mind, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, was it that bad? Yeah. Then with PlayStation did they show, it was, man. So listen, they Xbox, hey, yo, Magnum, Xbox One had a fantastic launch lineup, bro. Fantastic launch lineup. I bought most of those games. I bought, Rise, Son of Rome. I bought Dead Rising 3. I bought damn near most of those games. Fire. How to share this video? That was, yeah. Hey, yo, Gregory Smith, that was a fatality, bro. Shit. Even Xbox, admitted it on that documentary. Profit with the fire. Yo, Dirt, my mom cussed me out for spending all of my Street Fighter, all my money on Street Fighter in arcades. That shit was Street Fighter. When I first seen that game, I was like, yo, I remember Street Fighter 1. I remember it, but then Street Fighter 2 was just like, yo. Then I remember my homies down the street had it on SNES. To me, that shit was arcade perfect. I know it wasn't, but to me, that shit was arcade perfect. It looked incredible. It was incredible. All right, y'all. Yeah, so let's move on. But I just want to say, like, before we move on, I just want to say that I'm incredibly excited about what Xbox is going to do. I am. But let me show y'all something. Let me do the timestamp. Do the timestamp. I like to do talk some shit about PlayStation. So, real talk. When I said there was a big time pony that has some thoughts about Marathon, because obviously Marathon has been delayed indefinitely. Now, look, I'm not the brightest guy in the world, but I'm pretty sure indefinitely means they don't have a fucking clue when that shit is coming. Excuse me. Indefinitely could mean 6 months. It definitely could mean we just don't know if it will come out. But with that being said, Greg Miller, he had this to say about Marathon. It's a 47-second clip, y'all.
This is what's happening with Fair Games and Haven Studios, I believe, except they just didn't. They're further down their timeline on when they were supposed to announce and show more stuff. I think you're seeing right here, PlayStation does not want another Concord, period. I think they're going to end up killing this in the crib as well. And I think exactly what you're saying, Tim. It's going to be cool.
I don't know if you guys caught that. He said he think they're going to cancel Marathon. It's pretty much what he said, because they're talking about Marathon. They do not want another Concord. They don't want another Concord. And Greg Miller's opinion, he said he think they're going to kill it. Let me play that part again.
Concord, period. I think they're going to end up killing this in the crib as well. And I think exactly what you're saying, Tim. It's going to be cool. We're killing Marathon, and Bungie's being absorbed into PlayStation Studios, and gonna, whoever's still there, whatever's still going on, there's gonna be layoffs, I'm sure, all these other things.
There's layoffs when things are going well.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Like
exactly.
when Destiny 2 The Final Shape comes out and it's great review, and then it's insane that that's how we just kind of expect that, and things will likely just get worse. Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's rough, bro. That's rough. Now, Greg Miller also said like a month or two ago that he feels Fair Games will be canceled. Now, this is obviously just his predictions, but we know Greg has some connections at PlayStation. Maybe he knows something that we don't know. But I will say this: Bungie, to me, is one of the worst acquisitions ever made in gaming. To spend that much, if Bungie cost $300 million, okay, all right, whatever. I think Insomniac was one of the best acquisitions because they cost what, 400? Was it 400 million? And Insomniac has been everything for PlayStation. But then they bought Bungie for $3.5 billion, and they're not doing anything, nothing at all. Now, their big game that was supposed to drop in September has been delayed indefinitely. Most people think it's going to be canceled, like Greg Miller just said. Me personally, I don't think Sony is getting enough slack, enough shit for this. I really don't. I don't think they're getting enough shit for this. The only people really roasting them is us, bots. And their live service pivot, like we said, is something they have to do. It's not something they want to do. Because let me show this. I believe another Supreme Pony, Colin Moriarty, he said something that I find very interesting. I'm not a huge fan of him at all, but he said something like this before. But he said it really doesn't take a super genius to understand why Sony is desperate to find success in games as a service, and that's why they be smart to continue down that path. There isn't a grouping of single-player games in existence that could drive this level of revenue. Sad but true. And he posts, look at these games. EAFC, which is, of course, FIFA. Roblox, Call of Duty, NBA 2K, EA Play, Fortnite, Genshin Impact, College Football, GTA 5, Ubisoft. Most of those games are games as a service. Even the sports games. Don't forget, yes, I know the sports games are annual, but at this point, the sports games are games as a service. People are still on the PS4. PlayStation is making so much money because they still got a big chunk of their revenue coming from the PS4. They want, and they're getting 30% of these games. What do they get if they have their own live service game? They get the whole boogie, the whole 100%. That's what they want. Think about Call of Duty. Xbox is getting 70% of that. 70. Think about Minecraft. Xbox is getting 70% of that. PlayStation want their own live service game, as well as these other third-party live service games. Like Colin Moriarty, he's a POS in my eyes, but what he said is the truth. They have to do this. They need to do this. That's something PlayStation fanboys don't realize, man. If you want your favorite platform to be around and kicking, I'm not saying you have to like it, but maybe you should understand. Just like we don't like Xbox putting games on PlayStation, but at this point, I understand it. As a guy that loved the Sega Dreamcast, they ran out of money, bro. I'm not saying PlayStation is going to run out of money, but it's possible. If you keep on dropping Concords and wasting money money on Bungie's, yes, even the almighty PlayStation could, not likely, but because they're still making tons of revenue, but that profit margin is kind of shitty because they're spending so much money on shit that ain't working. So if they cancel Marathon, if they cancel Fair Game, that's going to hurt them, bro. Ghost of Tsushima can go out there and sell 3 million in the first 3 days. That would be great, but it still ain't gonna make them no money yet. I don't know how much Ghost of Tsushima costs, but I'm assuming it's in a 100, at least over 100 and something million dollars. At least. That game probably needs to sell like 8 to 10 million. And maybe it will. I don't know. But if it did sell 10 million, it sold 10 million and that's it. Whereas these live service games, they're making money throughout the year. Every year. Every year. Call of Duty 7. People was mad that it ended the show at the showcase. Guess what's going to happen? It's going to sell. It's going to make money. Next year, Modern Warfare 4, guess what's going to happen? It's going to sell. And it's going to make money. That's what PlayStation wants, bro. That they was hoping Concord. They put the game at $40. They was hoping people bought it and it made a bunch of money through microtransactions. This is what they need, y'all. They need this. Xbox is doing what they have to do, and so is PlayStation. And I need the gamers to understand this shit. Like, they don't want to understand it, but they need to understand it. So, I don't know. And even this song, even this right here. Even this right here. Unannounced God of War Greek project that was in development at PlayStation has been pushed to 2026, says Jeff Grubb. Bro, we were talking about Xbox first party firing on all cylinders right now. They have so much content, they can't even move shit anymore. They can't even move games anymore. They got to just drop the games. They have so much content, bro. Hold on. Yo. Why you hide Ramir, bro? Nah, he's a bot. I believe he is. And if you look at PlayStation first party, we just saw how they said, yo, at least one game a year. One tempo game a year. Let me translate that shit for you. One big game a year might have some third-party exclusives, might have some smaller games. That's PlayStation's future. You don't cancel 10 games in 3 years, possibly even 12 if Marathon and Fair Games don't work right. You don't cancel that many games and expect everything to be popping in your first party. Yo, I knew you was an Xbox, Ramir. Hey, yo, I think that was Primus Gaming. Primus Gaming, you gotta be careful how you snipe people, bro. Because he didn't say anything crazy. He was talking about ponies when he said that, bro. So we got to be careful how we snipe people, because sometimes I might not see it. And then one of the Xbox homies gets sniped and like, Dirt, somebody sniped me. Then I got to find their name off that long. I got about 500 ponies blocked on this channel. So I got to find their name and unblock them. So make sure it's a pony that you're blocking. And when I say a pony, make sure it's some obvious shit. What he said, Primus, wasn't obvious. When I say obvious, if a pony come in here and say, yo, Xbox is trash, y'all trash, kiss my ass. Those are the ones we block. We're not going to block a disgruntled Xbox fan. And Ramir wasn't even disgruntled. We just got to watch what we do, bro. Watch the homie admit. I'm just saying we gotta watch how we snipe because he didn't even say anything crazy. All he said was people just say anything. He wasn't like, I don't know why that was like a snipe because he didn't say anything, bro. So yeah, just what I'm saying, we gotta be careful with that. So if this God of War game, let's drop it next year. And we talk about 2026, bro. It's insane what Xbox is doing next year. What is PlayStation doing next year? With that God of War 2D game? What are they doing next year? Wolverine? Intergalactic? I doubt Intergalactic gonna be ready. Yeah, Carl, we said I like to give them a grace period. That's what I mean. Unless they're just blatant, like I said, if they come in here, Xbox is trash, all of y'all bots are trash. That's one thing. But if a guy says something that seems kind of questionable, wait to hear him say something else. Hey, Dirt, did Doodle say anything about the Xbox announcement? No, he ain't saying it, just that it was cool. Dirt looks like a pony. His head is the circle button. How dare you, Jonathan? What kind of shit is that? Karma God defied. Dirt, do you know you are the first thing every newborn sees in the womb? That has to be something special. How dare you? What you saying, darkness, you asshole? Yeah, I understand. See, you ain't slick, nigga. I know what the hell you trying to say. Piece of shit. Dodge Man Gaming with Defy. Question: when did Microsoft start making the S a standard 30 FPS and the X finally getting its two modes of choice? Well, I mean, there were some games in the past where the S was 30 and X had the two options. I just think that like this, because we saw like The Witcher 4, they were saying it's going to be hard to get 60 FPS on the S. Put the shit in 30 then. It's the S, not the X. Put it in 30. Go back to it later. Try to make it, 60 later. I mean, so it's obviously the weaker console. That's all I'm going to say about that one, bro. They get therapy to the two. All those canceled games look like mismanagement. Oh, I agree. Wholeheartedly. Mo D. Lagarza would defy watching PlayStation guys scrambling on Twitter for a W has been sad and honestly pathetic. 100%, bro. Like, do I have some receipts? Hold on, bro. Let me, like you said, they're scrambling for W's. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find some receipts. I thought I had some. They're scrambling for W's. Did you guys see Alex's video this morning? Where he was talking about these ponies who's trying to roast Final Fantasy 16 on Xbox sales? All right, they was legit trying to go after this. It only sold 22,000. It's trash. What? Then, like the next day, it was like number 10 or something. One guy said it was number 433. You Xbox don't buy no games. Like, y'all are really going out there like that? Y'all a game that y'all bragged about for 2 years. Now it's on Xbox. Y'all turned against the game. Y'all want the game to fail on Xbox? Is that what we're really doing, man? I thought I had a freaking receipt. I can't find a receipt. Oh, Nib. Yeah, Nib was damn, I can't really. Oh, I can't blow this up. Like, look at this Nib guy, bro. I don't feel like reading all this shit, but pretty much at the end, he was saying, like the day before, I think he was saying it was in the 400s or maybe the 500s on Xbox. And then he said now he's number 27, whatever he's saying about it. Oh, yeah, now he's number 13. He jumped to number 13. Then he said, these top paid sales rankings update every day, and yesterday's rankings would have been day 8 of Final Fantasy 16 Xbox sales. Then you listen to this shit. While any number of reasons could have contributed to its jump in sales today, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. He said, I'll take my check. Thanks Square Enix and Microsoft. Now, that's not all of that tweet. Because I believe he said something like Final Fantasy 16 sold so-and-so on PlayStation ahead of time, pre-orders and blah, blah, blah. Some shit like that. And I'm like, do you know it was shadow dropped, asshole? How can you pre-order something that's shadow dropped, bitch? You can't shadow drop. You can't pre-order something that's shadow drop, asshole. They are literally going out of their way to try to hate on anything Xbox. They're looking like fools. I'm not saying it's going to outsell the PlayStation version. I'm not saying it's going to sell 3 million on Xbox. But I guarantee it sold more than Concord. Because Concord sold at 25,000, and that shit was official. Hey, that shit was official. And that was not shadow drops. They even gave you a beta first. Man, y'all know that. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, bro. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. And then he gonna say, yeah. He gonna say it's kind of his like he's the reason that the game sold better. I'll take my check. Thanks, Square Enix and Microsoft. Really? He said because of him that come on, man. I couldn't. I just can't. And listen, I heard a Pony podcast was trying to go after the Xbox hardware, saying like they would celebrate, like after the Sarah Bond video, they were celebrating. Now, these are the same guys that said the console was not happening. Then all of a sudden, the console was happening. They're going out of their way to hate on it. Like me and Sean was talking earlier. Sean was like, dude, I just don't understand. How is this negative? Rangy Force, have you ever met a Pacer fan? No, I haven't. But I'm like, how is this a negative, bro? I was confused. How is this a negative? I can't stand negative ass people. Let me do this. Like I can't stand them. I just don't get it, bro. They're giving you now. Y'all said they was not doing another console. Then all of a sudden they're doing another console. Now y'all hating on it, saying it's the end of Xbox. I can't stand negative people, bro. Like, you know, the negative person, everything you say, their response is negative. Oh shit, I got a brand new job. Well, I heard that company you work for, I heard they treat their employees like shit. Like, damn, bitch, you can't be happy for me. Oh, yo, I got this new girl I'm dating, man. She's lovely, man. She's such a sweetheart. She's this. Oh, man, where she's from, the east side of Detroit? I heard them bitches are headaches. Like, hold on, man. You don't even know her like that. Can't stand negative people, bro. But like, yo, man, my girlfriend is graduated from college. I'm so proud of her. What was her major? Whatever her major was, I know it ain't gonna be that good. She ain't gonna be able to find a job. Like, I know people like that, bro. That's super negative. Like, I don't want to talk to you. You're super negative, man. Like, yo, man, my girl cooked me dinner, man. She can throw down. Ugh. Did she season the food properly? Like, man, just don't say nothing. That's how these PlayStation guys are when it comes to positive Xbox news. That's how they are. For ever since Timdog flipped, he's been saying the Xbox is done with consoles. And these other guys, their sources, Timdog, I hope y'all know that. Guys like J-Dub, guys like Porter Rock, their sources is Timdog. Timdog will tell them, Xbox, they're not doing any more consoles. Xbox ain't making them on consoles. They're done with consoles, you know what I'm saying? J-Dub, where are these games? Where's this console? Now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, now they announced the console, and you're still saying the console was a fail. The console was an L because it's more than just a traditional console. It's a PC hybrid. It's this, it's that. Now, these are the same guys that said PlayStation would never put their games on PC, by the way. I have receipts. Some of the receipts are in DMs, but they piss me off enough, I'll put them bitches out there. It's like, what? Where's factions? This is what I don't get. This is what I don't get. Why is it like, hold on, do the 12740. This is what I don't get. Why is it guys like Timdog goes so hard on Xbox, bro? He didn't go that hard on PlayStation when he was on the Xbox side. Is it really personal, dog? It seems personal for him to go. He's super aggressive with the hate towards Xbox. Like, bro, you didn't go that hard on PlayStation when you was on the Xbox side. It's definitely personal. So, like I said, Timdog was a nice guy, but I don't know, man. I gotta keep on putting them in my content, bro. Listen, I gotta keep on putting them in my content, man. Guys like Crap Gamer, guys like Mooch, they go much harder, you know. Hell, even guy like MBG, he never used to talk about PlayStation at all when he was an Xbox guy. But he sure as hell talk about Xbox a lot. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't put my hand on it. I don't get it. You think like Phil Spencer must have really hurt his damn feelings. Like seriously, hurt his damn feelings. Oh, hey, man. You know me. Alien cheeks. What? Member for 16 months, Sony Group Corporation. What the hell does that mean? New York Giant man with the fire. Dirt, he's graduated summa cum laude. Yeah, he failed math classes in high school. Right, bro. It's like, it's so negative, man. Stop being so negative about everything, bro. There's people like that, man. Congratulations, Dirt, for your new camera. I ain't got no new camera. What the hell are you talking about? Dirt's eye. I finished that game, Justin Boudram. I sure did. Finish that shit. All right, y'all. Here was something else I wanted to talk about. What was it? We talked about Marathon failing. Oh, I forgot to do my preview for POS of the week. Yeah, check this shit out, yo. Y'all gotta watch. Listen, let me pull it up. This one is a good one, bro. Like, well, like one more quick thing about the next Xbox console. This guy. Let me just show you this right quick. Let's show you how stupid they are. He talking about Cerebon video. If this doesn't scream we're full third party now, then I don't know what does. RIP Xbox. Them announcing their next console and their partnership with AMD means RIP Xbox. Yeah, that was actually a POS of the week, but that's not the one I wanted to show you guys. Let me find it. Oh, here it is. Let me pause. 131.25. Now look, y'all. This is a preview of POS of the week for Monday's WBG. Sony Prophet said, according to Windows Central, Jason Ronald is part of the new cuts at Microsoft. This comes a day after Sarah Bond announced a budget Windows PC and end of physical media for next gen. Ouch. Next gen Xbox. Ouch. So he's clearly trolling, right? Paul said this is his source. So he's clearly trolling, right? Because we all know that's not the case. But a pony, where is he at? Man. This dude, the Dark Lord Alu, he couldn't wait to tag Mooch, J-Dub, Tripster, Timdog, X-Vault. He tagged all of them. He tagged all of them like, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. So I said, look at all the people he tagged. And I put,
you're a stupid dumbass. You're a stupid dumbass.
So I said, you're a stupid dumbass. Look at all the people he tagged. But they didn't see what I was trying to say. They thought I was making fun of him for tagging people. No, dummy, I'm making fun of you for tagging people off of fake ass news. I said, oh, brother, I didn't realize I didn't tag you. You want to be part of the PlayStation Nation. Now you're more than welcome. This dude always wants me. He said, Derby, you might as well join. He like, I think he likes my content and he wants me to join PlayStation or some shit. He always say that to me. I know you want to join Play. What the fuck are you talking about? He likes my content. But I'm on the Xbox side, and he don't like that. Fake ass news, man. Listen, I know some of the Xbox homies who have been guilty of following GOAT Gaming and thinking his tweets are real, because I've gotten several tweets about something GOAT Gaming said, like, yo, Dirt, look at this. Yo, no. That shit ain't real. But this guy, he couldn't wait to tag all of the ponies in the community. Offer some fake ass news about Jason Ronald getting laid off. Yeah. Ponies are stupid, bro. These dudes get moist from negative Xbox news, though. I'm telling you. They get excited for negative Xbox news. See, now that's a good sniper, man. The dude came in here and said it's over, Xbox fanboys. Snipe his ass. No need to wait for a second tweet from, a second comment from a hole like this. Snipe his ass. It's over. What's over? What? What's over? What? Is Xbox dead by 2027? What? Let me know. Please let me know. Since y'all know everything, y'all saying it's over, Xbox. What's over? Oops. He gone, man. He gone. Punk ass. Listen, y'all about to go, man. If you ask me, PlayStation is the one struggling. Listen, Pear said on P-Lump show yesterday, I think did he say it live? Because I don't want to repeat nothing he said after the show. I think he said it live. Yeah, because I didn't talk to him after the show. Because I left and he left. P-Lump, why you time him out? He was blocked already, bro. Don't time out a block, dude. Pear said, Matt Booty said, yo, man, we have so much content, we can't even move games. I'm going to make this a timestamp, then I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, he said it live on P-Lump Show, I remember. He said, he asked Matt Booty, yo, man, why you got so many games coming out, man? Yo, they got so much content they can't even move games, bro. You know what that means? Like, you know what that means? That means next year is going to be loaded too. And they don't want to run into GTA. They don't want to put no game in front of GTA or close to GTA. And we know for a fact they're dropping Gears, Fable, Forza Horizon 6, and Halo Combat Evolved Remake. Fields pretty much said that. He ain't say Halo, but we know what the hell he was talking about. What the hell was he talking about? Voodoo Vents? No. And we know State of Decay 3 is most likely coming out next year also. That's 5 big bangers. 5. Those 5 AAA games too. Oh shit, Rangy, before you notice these glasses. Man, I had these glasses so long, bro. I forgot I had these bitches. Mean how old these glasses is. So they have so much content, they can't move games around. If a game is ready, they gotta drop it. They can't say, you know what? Let's hold the game. Let's hold this game here and put it up. Because where they gonna put it at? They got so much content, they don't know where they're gonna put the games at. Replaced? Well, that's not an Xbox game. Dirt never changed his glasses. Why this did you, POS? Clockwork, like when is Clockwork coming out? I was thinking that was gonna be maybe 2026. Maybe that might be 2027. So much content, bro. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Let me get these supers, then we get out of here. Karma God with Defy Dirt. I close my eyes, I see you. I turn my phone off, I see you. When the sun goes down, I see you. When I try to outrun myself, you're there. What the F? Hey, you know what? You know what, you piece of shit? Yeah, now you really can't see me, you asshole. How about that? Huh? How about that, Karma God? Is this what you want to see? Huh? How dare you? How dare you? Hey, actually, that was hurtful, actually. Thank you. The Angry Therapist with the 10. Let's be real. Sony is in bad shape right now, and they don't have the funds to get them out of this. Pony should have held their feet to the fire. Maybe they wouldn't be in this situation. Hashtag no PS6. Some shit is rough right now. It's rough for them over there, bro. Simple Jack with the 5. I don't know what ponies think consoles are, but current Xbox is already built on Windows and PlayStation on Linux. They have streamlined PCs for decades. Yep, 100%, bro. Common God the 2 Dirt. How does it feel to be mentioned in the Bible? I don't know what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about. Scott Woodford, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker, bro. Appreciate you. Shout out to you. Common God with the 5. God creates light and separates it from darkness, calling them day and night. Oh, really? So, yeah. How dare you? Know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing to you, Common God. I'm mad at you right now. Oscar Wheat with the 5. If the rumors are true about the next Xbox console, there's nothing Sony could do to compete. Yeah, because people seem to think they was gonna block, they're gonna be able to block it. They ain't gonna be able to block that shit. They ain't gonna be able to block it. Common God with the 5. Day 2, God creates a dome, the sky and firmament to separate the waters above from the waters below. Okay. Thank you, Common God. Appreciate you, fam. G. Myers, member for 17 months. Great show as usual. Tut. By the way, congrats on your role as Arnold Schwarzenegger's sidekick on Fubar. TTS. I didn't see that. That's a show, right? I didn't. Who was the sidekick, you asshole? I don't know who it is, but I'm sure you're trying to roast me. Thank you, Hector. Tell their ass, Hector. Yeah, tell him, Hector. I didn't see that Fubar show. Who was his sidekick? Y'all laughing kind of hard. I don't like it. Look, y'all, I'm about to get out of here, man. Thank you. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. Look it up. It's on Netflix. What is Fubar? I know the show. I know it's the Arnold Schwarzenegger sitcom. I mean, not a sitcom, a TV show. Let me see, bro. Because if this is somebody, I'm going to be mad, bro. I'm going to be pissed off. Let's see, who is this? Who are you talking about? This black guy with that? Who is this black guy? Him? There's only one. I don't know who this nigga is. Who am he? I don't know who he is. Get out of here. Get out of here. Rain G4. All right, y'all. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. Me and Sean gonna have a field day. We gonna talk that talk. Who am he? We gonna walk that walk. Yo, Gentleman Spartan. Xbox is firing on all cylinders, my man. Xbox is firing. Hey, yo, the General Spartan. Xbox is firing all cylinders. You stupid ass ponies, you pieces of shit. Hey, General Spartan. You dumbass ponies, you pieces of shit. Shout out to the homie General Spartan. Shout out to the homie General Spartan. You dumbass ponies, you piss me off. You stupid ass piece of nut. I forgot he said that. Thank you, Grizzly, for reminding me. You stupid ass fucking ponies, you piece of nut. You always got something to drink. I got my Xbox Series X, and I was playing the game, and I thought about them stupid ass ponies. You piece of ass. Shout out to the homies, General Sparty, y'all. Hey, listen, I'm gonna start imitating some of you pieces of shit. I'm telling you now. I'm working on my P-Lump. I'm working on my General Spartan. I gotta get a couple of you other guys that come in. I'm working on my P-Lump. I still gotta see your laugh. You laugh some shit like that, right? And you say, when you say pears, you say, hey, purrs. It's like you saying pears. P-E-A-R-S. Hey, purrs. So I'm gonna start roasting you pieces. I'm gonna start imitating you assholes too. Not just the ponies. Yeah, P-Lump. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get your ass, P-Lump. Yeah, call in tomorrow, Comma God. All right, y'all. Thank you, man. Shout out to my homie General Spartan. Shout out to P-Lump. Shout out to everybody, man. Love you guys. DJ Bruno Darkside the 5, the only witness that was in the room with P-Lump and could tell us whether Steve Ballmer called, can't speak his wheelchair. Yo, we need an AI wheelchair to tell us the truth, P-Lump. Web Dave. Hey, I even did a Web Dave, but my Web Dave wasn't that good. All you gotta do is kind of whisper. Hello, everybody. This is Web Dave, and hey, Dirt, how you doing? You guys rock, and fuck these ponies, Dirt. All right, I'm about to go for real this time. Love you guys, man. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. You pieces of shit. You piece of nut. You fucking ponies, I hate you all. You piece of nut. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. Y'all want DJ Darkside, Inferno Dragon? Hold on. DJ Darkside? Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me do DJ Darkside timestamp. Hold on. DJ Darkside. DJ Darkside might have a couple of callers today, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If y'all want to talk to DJ Darkside, come on in. DJ Darkside is ready for y'all. Now listen, I'm DJ Darkside right now. I'm not Dirt Griggity. I'm putting one link in. Come on. Talk to DJ Darkside, y'all. DJ Darkside. Oh shit, where's the music at? Hold on. Where they put the music at? Oh fuck. They changed where the music at. I don't know where the music went. I can't do DJ Darkside if I can't find the music. Hold on. Yo, I can't find the fucking music. What happened to the music? Yo, I have no idea where they put the music on StreamYard, bro. Yeah, damn. I want to play to the music. Oh, here it is. My bad. Hey, I left anybody want to come in and talk to DJ Darkside? Come on now. All you punks, come on and say what's up to DJ Darkside. I'm only here for 2 more minutes, you motherfuckers. Yeah. Listen, I got something to say. Put the volume up. No, I don't want the music too loud, illegal dad. I'm not Paris' twin brother, you asshole, Big Vern. Don't even say that shit. Yeah, DJ True Witty. Hey, yo, we got a caller. Caller, what's your name and what do you got to say? Hey, yo, Dirt Griggity, this is True Witty. Hey, I didn't know what the fuck you just said. Now, what's your name again? Hey, Dirt, my name is True Witty, and I got a so great question. Hey, True Witty, get the fuck off my line. Yeah. Next up, we have another caller. Who do we have here? Hey, you piece of shit. Dirt Griggity, this is General Spartan, you piece of shit. Hey, we actually got a special guest today. This is my homie from Washington, D.C. The one, the only.
Hey, DJ Darkside.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I just want these bots to stop saying I'm lying.
Hey, Paris. What are they? Why are they calling you a liar?
My truth or fact, or my yeah, it's a truth. It's a fact.
Okay, hey.
Whoever was the vice president or president or whatever, that nigga called me.
Okay.
I'm not lying. And I tried to find the email. It only go back to 2012, so it's gone. It's lost in the ether.
P-Lump, we have a special
Get
guest.
the fuck out.
Yes, good afternoon, everybody.
Steve Palmer. Steve Bomber. Steve, can you please?
Is that P-Lump?
So
Steve
you
Bomber.
ain't called me?
First of all, who in the hell are you?
So you didn't call me? I was the one complaining. I was cursing all your reps out.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and call bullshit on that.
That's a lie.
Steve.
Put me on a lie detector test.
Hold on, P-Lump. Let me ask Mr. Bomber. How you doing, Mr. Bomber? Thank you for rocking out with DJ Darkside. And I have a question. You're saying that you did not call Mr. Lump personally back in 2007?
No.
P-Lump knows that I did not call.
No, I got the years wrong.
Maybe one of my secretaries may have reached out.
No, I do believe I got the years wrong.
Hey, P-Lump.
It was when the new elite came out.
You're full of shit, and you are a liar.
Hold on for a second.
No, I ain't.
Hold on for a second. Karma God, I want you to join, but there's a little feedback with your microphone. Okay, I'm going to bring you in again, but I need your feedback to not bother Mr. Bomber and Mr. Lump. All right, I'm going to bring you in, Karma God. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, is there something you want to say to Mr. Lump and Mr. Bomber?
We need to clear this up.
Mr. Lump, how in the hell, bro? Look, I'm not even calling you a liar, for real.
I am.
Y'all all wrong. Y'all all wrong.
I'm
You're
right
wrong.
here. The motherfucker is lying.
You're wrong.
You need to stop lying on my name, and you need to get your shit together.
Where'd it go?
I did not send you any Microsoft points.
Look, the only thing that can clear your name is if you find that email. You gotta find that email, bro.
I already tried. I went on the computer today, and it only went back. And I done seen some stuff in it, man. Did I have some wild emails? Trust me.
Let me give you guys a peek into the future.
Listen,
you will
let me
not
say
find
this.
any emails.
Mr. Balmer, Paris, Mr. Lump. Mr. Balmer said you're full of shit. There's nothing
Mr.
else.
Balmer is lying.
Okay. Hey, yo, Karma Guy, do me a favor and mute your mic, sir, because there's a little feedback coming from your end.
Man, I'm muted.
Well, Mr. P Lump, only one of us would benefit from lying.
How would I benefit?
I'm Steve Ballmer, bitch.
And what that means nothing if I never knew who you was.
I know you didn't get an Xbox or 4,000 points.
So where did it come from? So I paid for it?
Hey yo, P-Lump.
You may have spoken to
No, listen to what y'all saying. If I already got
listen to me. Let me right quick, P-Lump. Because you didn't show up last night. You telling me Steve Ballmer called you to give you $3.
Man, Xbox.
Now listen to what I'm saying.
What you say?
One of the richest men, top 100 richest man in the world called you to give you $3.
Hey, when his hand goes up, your mouth goes shut, Peter.
Hey, nah, hold on. Let me answer the man. Listen,
right.
Where did I make this shit up at? What if, I mean, y'all gotta really, if I already got, listen to what I'm trying to say, y'all. If I already got a white Xbox plus an elite Xbox, why would I go out there and buy the newest elite Xbox? It didn't serve no purpose.
Hey, P-Lump, let me say this before I leave, because DJ Darkside is about to get off the air, but I want to let you know this. There's only one place to go to settle this. I will appreciate if Mr. Balmer show up, and also you, Mr. Lump, and that is on Ray Ray's show. I have to go to court.
Fine, we can settle it.
FCC, man. Y'all
must
go
They have the finest lawyers money can buy. And they're
Mr. Hoodie.
Oh my God.
Mr. Hoodie, do you have something to say, sir? Because you're breathing in the mic like Timdog. I guess that nigga ain't got nothing
Damn,
to
you
say.
just got quiet.
Maybe
you,
I'll send him an Xbox.
Hey, P-Love, all I gotta say is, if you find those emails, find the emails.
I told you it's not gonna go back that far. It went back to like 2012, and like I said, that it didn't go back no further.
Well, you got to get in contact with Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer is on right now. Ask him to go back further in your emails, and I promise you can find them.
Hold on, but Karma Guy, to be fair, Mr. Balmer has already stated that he don't know this nigga. So that's the end of that.
So who was the white man that called me then?
Wait a minute.
Say that it's Juneteenth.
Nigga, that was Steve Irwin.
Hold on, wait a minute. Who was the white man that called me and told me don't go to the dark side? Why would I even come out and say some corny shit like that?
That was Steve Nash, motherfucker. That wasn't Steve.
Right,
But P-Love,
listen,
in his defense, why would Steve Ballmer tell you not to go to the dark side? That don't seem like what a CEO would tell somebody to do.
You cannot say that if he's a part of the whatever, you know, the Xbox. I answer the question why he said what he said.
But why did you still go to the dark side?
Wait. Shut up. They ain't got nothing to do with
that. Play that Fanboys Legacy on that PlayStation 5. You did, though.
Mr. Balmer, are you calling him a part-time pony? Is that what you're calling people?
He's a full-time pony and a part-time bot.
Oh, shit. Hold on, with that picture.
So I'm a full-time pony and a part-time bot. Wow.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I wouldn't be surprised if guys make an appearance on your show.
Hey, y'all, I got to show. Listen. Hold on, guys. This is DJ Darkside, but I might have some evidence that supports P-Lump. Hold on. Let me bring this up. I might have some evidence that supports Mr. Lump. Holy shit. Is this real? Is this real, Mr. Lump?
Yeah, y'all funny, man. Y'all real funny. Y'all already got all that shit.
Look at my background. Hey, look at my black background picture, Dirt.
Oh, yeah, I saw yours.
You gotta subscribe in me, bro. I watched that show
Hey,
And I subscribe immediately, bro.
I'm just mad because I can't dig up that email. But like I said, if I already have an Elite and a modded system, I don't have no reason to buy another brand new system. That was pointless.
You need to shame the devil. You bought the Xbox with your own earnings, and just stop lying.
I'm not lying. Why would I buy
Okay, hold on.
4,000 Microsoft points?
Mr. Lump and Mr. Bomber, I appreciate you guys, but I'm going to have to wrap this up because I have shit to do. Actually, I have to boo-boo. I have to boo-boo, so we have to wrap this up. This is DJ Darkside now, okay?
This ain't over.
All right, I'm gonna call in tomorrow too, Dirt.
Okay,
I'm calling in tomorrow, and I got the box.
Okay. And like Mr. Bomber, could you please call in tomorrow too? If you're not too busy, you are a busy man at this point. You own the LA Clippers, but call in please tomorrow, Mr. Bomber.
He wasn't that damn busy at first.
I'll meet time.
He had time to call me.
Hey, listen, I ate a couple of Twix before the show, so I got a shit. Hold on, we got another person coming in. Tracy Lump, what the fuck is going on? What
the fuck?
P-Lump Mama come here. Oh, Lord. She cussed me out that one day.
Don't play about this man, Mama. Look, y'all, we have to go.
Yo, I'm here to talk about this shit.
Ass out.
So I need to one by one put all of these niggas out. Heck to the Macho Man, you didn't say anything though, sir.
The motherfucker called me a stray.
That's because DJ Darkside, when people are talking, you should learn how to shut the fuck up. Let them talk. The only thing I want to say is Timdog sent me a message because he couldn't get the feel. He said, "Can you play "Missing You" by John Woody?" So because he is missing Phil.
He is missing.
He's crying. So
he's missing.
Thank you, DJ.
Thank you, Hector the Macho Man, one of my favorite callers. I thank you very much for rocking out with Mr. DJ Darkside, but it's almost 8 p.m. Eastern time. I have a few super chats and I'm going to get the hell out of here. Karma God, thank you for becoming a member. Karma God said he is going to call in to TTS tomorrow with Sean and Dirt Griggity. Blank 964, who was a Joel Embiid looking POS, he said, DJ, my wife bought me a 360 game. I asked for off of eBay, but cheaped out and only got a disc only version. Should I leave her and go back to the snow? Listen, sir, DJ Darkside will be honest. I love the sisters, but it's something about the snow with them Lululemon leggings.
Oh wow.
Getting what's it called? A frappe from Starbucks. The snow is all right with me, my man. Don't tell Dr. Umar Johnson I said that, by the way. Jazeel with the 2. It was actually Jim Ryan calling to give him a PS3. Oh shit. Is that true, Mr. Lump? He said it was Jim Ryan. Last but not least, Blank 964 to 5. If I remember correctly, Steve Ballmer bought the Clippers straight cash. That is an absolute fact. He didn't need any partners. He didn't need any investors. He just bought them sons of bitches with his own money. Yes, he has money like that, but he did call P-Lump and gave him 4,000 Microsoft points.
$3. He gave him $3. Hey, Dirt. What was that guy that was with Xbox and he with the PlayStation and he just moves around every time he moves around? He messes it up.
What's his name? Like the guy that went to Stadia too.
He was Stadia too.
What's his name, y'all? I forgot his name. Phil Harrison.
That's probably who.
Hold on, Ray. Why do you keep saying $3? It was $40.
No, you said 4,000 points.
That's $40.
That's $3.
All right, Ray.
Y'all, we about to get out of here. Love you guys. See you guys later. DJ Darkside will be back very soon. Appreciate you guys, and that is it. We are out of here. Dirt Griggity will see you guys tomorrow on TTS. Peace out.
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say,